Who are we talking to?
Ourselves! Welcome back to the Mc&Marren podcast, to our special 4th of July episode, even though this episode is launching on July 1st. But this is our special 4th of July episode. Yay!
Happy birthday, America.
If you haven't caught on to our podcast by now, we talk about things that are geeky, nerdy, abnormal, and yes, musical theater. Specifically today, we are going to be talking about the movie 1776, which came out in 1972. It is the movie version of the Broadway show 1776, and it goes over the events of the Second Continental Congress that led to the writing of the Declaration of Independence and its signing. So it was this movie was made in 1972, so it actually came out before the bicentennial. And America this year is celebrating their Semiquincentennial.
Say that 5 times fast.
Semiquincentennial, blah, blah, blah.
So you can't be done.
You can't. Anywho, it is directed by Peter Hunt. I'm reading these notes because I didn't do my homework. If we had the hat of shame, I'd wear it. But I'm not going to. Actually, if you could get the hat from the kitchen, we have a special 4th of July hat of shame.
We do?
We do. And we have 3 of them. Okay, in the meantime, Peter H. Hunt was the director, and it stars the amazing William Daniels as John Adams. And if that name sounds familiar to you, hat of shame. Yeah. William Daniels, who for the 90s kids out there is Mr. Feeney.
Feeney!
It stars Howard Da Silva as Benjamin Franklin and Ken Howard as Thomas Jefferson. So before we get going, a little bit of a warning. I'm actually not going to wear this for the entirety of this show because this looks silly. Anywho, a little bit of a warning. This movie/show does depict historical things as we believe they occurred. It does have some adult topics and adult languages. However, those who fail to study history are doomed to repeat it. So although this is a family-friendly podcast, we do encourage you to listen to this before you... Where'd you go? Okay. Listen to it before you have your kids listen to it, just because of some of the topics and or takeaway lines. All right. This is...
Here.
We'll do that later. Okay. All right. So we are going to do this in kind of a screen share method, and we're going to watch it. You're going to watch it with us, but because of copyright and fair trade and all that fun fair use agreement nonsense, we're going to heavily edit it, so it's going to be like a really, really poor man's
Mystery Science
Theater
3000
production.
Review. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, ready?
Set.
And can I start this without having to... How do I do that? Please hold for technical difficulties. There we go. Put on by Columbia Pictures. Go see it. The beautiful Australia. Music and lyrics by Sherman Edwards. Screenplay by Peter Stein. Also, this musical is referenced several times in Hamilton, so haha.
Mr. Adams! Mr. Adams! Mr. Adams!
Fina!
Oh, there you are. Didn't you hear me
Finally,
calling you,
what
Mr. Adams? You could have shouted down something and saved me climbing up 4 flights. A man that likes to talk as much as you do, I'd think... What do you keep coming up here for, Mr. Adams? Afraid someone's going to steal our bell? Well, don't worry. Been here more than 14 years and ain't been carried off once. Better get yourself back down to Congress, Mr. Adams. Getting ready to vote, and they said they couldn't settle such an important question without Massachusetts being there.
You probably think this is a really important moment that we're about to vote on. We're probably about to vote on freedom, justice, the American way.
What does Congress vote on?
I can just imagine. All right. What burning issue are we voting on this time?
On whether or not to grant General Washington's request that all members of the Rhode Island militia be required to wear matching uniforms.
Oh, good God.
Seriously? Seriously.
This is what we voted on.
Your rocks.
And so now we have to go down all 4 flights of stairs.
To the Hall of Congress.
But beautiful stairs, I might add. Also, can we get a shout out for the costuming team? Shout out for costuming! On beat! And the dog. Shout out for the dog. That dog's a paid actor.
I have come to the conclusion that one useless man is called a disgrace, that 2 are called a law firm, and that 3 or more become a Congress. And by
250
God,
years,
I
and
have
nothing's
had this
changed.
Congress. For 10 years, King George and his parliament have gull-cullied and diddled these colonies with their illegal taxes, Stamp Acts, Townsend Acts, Sugar Acts, Tea Acts. And when we dared stand up like men, they have stopped our trade, seized our ships, blockaded our ports, burned our towns, and spilled our blood. And still, this Congress refuses to grant any of my proposals on independence, even so much as the courtesy of open debate. Good God, what in hell are you waiting for? Thomas, for God's sake, listen to me. I had enough of you, sir. Now listen.
Open up a window.
Will you listen to me and forget the window?
What everyone is saying at the World Cup.
Someone open up a window. I say vote yes, vote yes, vote for independence. Open up a window. I say vote yes, vote for independence. Someone open up a window. No, too many flies, too many flies. My son's down, and you're down, open up a window. Can't we compromise here? Vote yes. No, too many flies here. Vote yes. Oh, for God's sake, God, yeah.
Good God, consider yourselves fortunate that you have John Adams to abuse, for no sane man would tolerate it.
John, you're a whore. We've heard this before. Now, for God's sake, John, sit down. I say vote yes. No. Vote yes. No. Vote for independence. Someone open up a window. I say vote yes. Sit down, John. Vote for independence. Will someone shut that man up?
Never! Never!
Minor trivia fact here, because Thomas Jefferson did keep accurate records of the temperature when he was there while it was in session. The hottest day was 76 degrees.
In a room without AC.
Wearing wool.
So it wasn't 90 degrees, but it was hot.
It probably felt like 90 degrees.
Not to mention, their wool and 3 layers of it.
Yeah. But here we are,
Which-
250 years later, and I'm not saying this is still how Congress behaves, but
This is still how Congress behaves.
here we are.
And the question has to be asked. We're meeting secretly to discuss how to revolutionize against the king.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we getting dressed up?
Everyone got dressed up.
It was just the
That was the
fashion of
standard
day.
dress of the day.
Yeah, that's just fashion of the day.
Can we not?
You know what? You know who could complain? The women, if there were any. But there aren't.
At least-
Because this Congress would have been much shorter. Okay, speaking of that,
Dear God. For one solid year, they have been sitting here. A whole year, doing nothing.
I do believe you've laid a curse on North America. A curse that we here now rehearse in Philadelphia.
Washington, D.C.
A second flood, a simple famine, plagues of locusts everywhere, or a cataclysmic earthquake I'd accept with some despair.
SAT word.
But no, you sent us Congress. Good God, sir, was that fair?
Now, Mr.
You
Feeney
see,
can
we
sing.
piddle, twiddle, and resolve. Not one damn thing do we solve. Piddle, twiddle, and resolve. Nothing's ever solved in foul, fetid, fuming, foggy, filthy Philadelphia.
Oh, good God.
You just opened up the window, dude.
Pause before we hear from the voice of reason.
8 minutes.
8 minutes in and we hear from the voice of reason. No, this is not God. This is John Adams' wife, Abigail. But it is important to note here, my friends, that the parts of this musical that are between John and Abigail are actually taken from letters that they wrote to each other. So they actually wrote these words.
And they're not actually singing to one another. This is just...
It's writing, okay? We just put it to music because it's a musical.
Oh, Abigail, Abigail, I have such a desire to knock heads together.
Then why in heaven's name do you stay there? Come home to Boston, John. It's only 300 miles. If you left tonight, you could be here in only 8 days.
How can I do that, Abigail? I'm no further along now than I was when I first came here.
I know, my dearest, I know, but that's because you make everything so complicated. It's all quite simple,
really.
Just tell the Congress to declare independence. Then sign your name, get out of there and hurry home to me. Our children all have dysentery. Little Tom keeps turning blue. Little Abby has the measles, and I'm coming down with flu. They say we may get smallpox.
Madam, what else is new?
Everything's like that.
Abigail, in my last letter, I wrote you that the king had collected 12,000 German mercenaries to send against us. I asked you to organize the ladies to make saltpeter for gunpowder.
Like
Now, have you done as I asked?
No, John, I have not.
Well, why have you not?
Because you neglected to tell us how saltpeter is made.
By treating sodium nitrate with potassium chloride, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
Will it be done then?
Abigail
John,
actually-
I'm afraid we have a more urgent problem.
More?
Yes, as Colin just said, Abigail already knew that. Abigail Adams was actually quite an interesting woman of her time. She was actually very educated and studied under her father's law practice, which is where she would meet her future husband.
Also, nice freeze frame, by the way.
You know what? I did do a good job there, didn't I?
Urgent, madam.
There's one thing every woman's missed in Massachusetts Bay. Don't smirk at me, you egotist pay. Heed to what I say. We've gone from Framingham to Boston, and we cannot find a pin. Don't you know there's a war on? Say the tradesman with a grin. Well, we will not make saltpeter until you send us pins.
Pins, madam. Saltpeter.
Pins.
Saltpeter.
Pins.
Saltpeter.
Pins.
Saltpeter.
Pins.
Peter.
Pins.
Peter.
Pins.
Peter.
Pins.
Peter.
Pins.
It's
Done, madam. Done.
Done, John.
Every husband arguing with their wives.
I just want everyone here to imagine the sending back of letters back and forth, which took 8 days to travel.
And it's just one note that reads,
Pins. Saltpeter. Pins. Saltpeter. Pins.
Man, that postage man must have been working overtime.
what's overtime?
Hurry home, John.
As soon as I'm
That's
able.
what you stand
Don't
there.
stop writing. It's all I have.
Every day, my dearest friend.
Till then,
Till then, I am as I ever was and ever shall be. Yours, 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 Saltpeter, John.
pins,
For God's sake, John, sit down.
Sit down.
And he finally sits.
This is the real MVP. This is the star. Yes, we love William Daniels, but it's this guy, not the painter.
Benjamin Franklin.
The man, the myth,
Franklin!
the legend, the playboy.
Hiding behind
Franklin!
the popular role.
Where in hell are you?
In there.
Franklin! I see you hiding behind that tree. It won't do you any good. Damn it, this is no time for playing games.
There's that smile.
Franklin, I have been looking everywhere for you. Where in God's name have you been?
Right here, John, being preserved for posterity. Do you like it?
It stinks.
As ever, the soul of tact,
Well, the man's no Botticelli.
and the subject's no Venus.
Franklin, where were you last night when I needed you? You should have heard what I suffered in there.
Oh, I heard all right, along with the rest of Philadelphia. Lord, your voice is piercing, John.
Well, I wish to heaven my arguments were. By God, Franklin, when are they going to make up their minds? With one hand, they can raise an army, dispatch one of their own to lead it, and cheer the news from Bunker's Hill. And with the other, they wave the olive branch, begging the king for a happy and permanent reconciliation. Fat George has declared us in rebellion. Why in bloody hell can't they?
John, really? You talk as if independence were the rule. It's never been done before. No colony has ever broken from the parent stem in the history of the world.
Damn it, Franklin, you make us
Everybody else, you're welcome.
sound treasonous.
Here's the first time to ever.
Do I? Treason, eh? Treason is a charge invented by winners as an excuse for hanging the losers.
Oh, but I've more to do than stand here listening to you quote yourself.
No, that was a new one.
Damn it, Franklin, we're at war.
To defend ourselves, nothing more. We expressed our displeasure, the English moved against us, and we in turn have resisted. Now our fellow congressmen want to effect a reconciliation before it becomes a war.
Reconciliation, my ass. The people want independence.
The people have read Mr. Paine's Common Sense. I doubt very much Congress has.
Well, that's true.
John, why don't you give it up? Nobody listens to you. You're obnoxious and disliked.
Everybody in DC right now.
Also, fun fact, even though it will be a running joke throughout the movie, according to records, everyone had only good things to write about John Adams, except Adams himself. So,
Yes, but he was very, what is the word we're looking for?
opinionated.
Opinionated,
He won't shut up.
harsh,
He won't shut up.
critical. He was a lawyer.
He liked to hear himself talk.
That too.
I'm not promoting John Adams. I'm promoting independence.
Evidently, they can't help connecting the two. Even your own cousin. And if Sam Adams can't put up with you, nobody can.
You're getting
It's
it.
not an alcoholic joke.
But we can make it one.
I heard my name.
Hi, Sam. Thank you.
Sam Adams, this is a really good beer, by the way.
Something.
How can you tell?
All right, out with it, Franklin. What new intrigue are you cooking up?
Let someone else in Congress propose.
Never! Why? Who'd you have in mind?
I don't know. I really haven't given it much thought.
You sent for me?
Before we get into this, I just want to say, on the record, Virginians were Texans before Texans were Texans. And that's not to say in locality. The energy that a Texan has about, Texas is the greatest place in the world, everything's bigger in Texas, Texas is the best thing to ever happen, that would be Virginians at this time. Play it.
Never!
Hello, Johnny!
Richard?
There's
Johnny
a
and I
first date
need
for
some
everything
advice.
on set.
It's mine to give. It's yours. You know that.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. As you know, the cause that we support has come to a complete standstill. Now, why do you suppose that is?
Simple. Johnny here's obnoxious and disliked.
That's true. Now, what's the solution, I wonder?
Do you know who he looks like? Low-key? Who
Get
he looks
somebody else in Congress to propose.
Jonathan.
Richard, that's brilliant.
The guy who
Wasn't that
plays
brilliant,
Larry
John?
Young Sherlock.
Brilliant.
Yes. Now, the question remains, who can it be? The man that
He's
we
Irish,
need must
though.
belong to a delegation publicly
Not this
committed
guy.
to support independence. And at the present time, only Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Delaware have declared our way.
Virginia. Don't forget Virginia, Benji.
Oh, Richard, I haven't. How could I? But strictly speaking, while Virginia's views on independence are well known, your legislature in Williamsburg has never formally authorized its delegation here in Congress to support the cause. Now, if we could think of a Virginian with enough influence to go down there and persuade the House of Burgesses.
Damn me if I haven't thought of someone.
Who?
Who?
Me.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
I'll leave tonight. Well, hell, I'll leave right
This is
now
how you
if you like.
convince kids
I'll
to
just
do
stop
things
off in
as well.
Stratford long enough to
Make them
refresh
think
the
of this
missus and then
area.
straight to the matter. Yes, sir, I really have to compliment you on your judgment, Johnny. Whoa, boy, steady. But you come to the one colony that can get the job done. Virginia, the land that gave us our glorious commander-in-chief, George Washington, will now give the continent its proposal on independence. And when Virginia proposes, the South is bound to follow. And where the South goes, the middle colonies go. Gentlemen, a salute.
Please no,
To
you said
Virginia!
nothing about the North.
And what were you saying about Virginia's being proud?
I said they were proud.
Mm-hmm.
I said it.
But yeah, just remember, throughout this whole thing, that guy had not ridden a horse before that.
Mother of American independence.
Incredible. We're free and he hasn't even left
Hasn't
yet.
even left
What
yet.
makes you so sure you can do it?
My name is Richard Henry Lee. Virginia is my home. My name is Richard Henry Lee. Virginia is my home. And may my horses turn to glue if I can't
Excuse
deliver
you?
from you a resolution on
Where's my
independency. For I am FFV, the first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. Yes, the FFV, the oldest family in the oldest colony in America. And may the British burn my land if I can't deliver to your hand a resolution on independency. You see, it's eerily, verily, and everywhere really.
Socially,
Political,
political,
financial,
financial,
natural,
natural,
internal,
internal,
external,
Lee,
fraternal,
Lee,
eternal.
Lady FFV, the first family in the sovereign colony of Virginia. And may my wife refuse my bed if I can't deliver, as I said, a resolution on independency.
Spoken modestly.
Spoken modestly, God help
Oh, he
us.
will, John. He will.
Spoken like a true
They
husband.
say that God in heaven is everybody's God.
Amen.
I'll admit
Amen.
that God in heaven is everybody's God. But I tell you, John, with pride, God leans a little on the side of the Lees of old Virginia. You see, it's eerily, verily, and everywhere a lee, eerily, verily, and everywhere a lee. Look out, there's awfully, bobbily, General Lad Horse, Harry, Willie Lee, Jesse Lee,
And Richard H.
Speech. And may my blood stop running.
How many times a day do you want to do
If I
that?
can't deliver from you a resolution on independence. Yes, oh my God, it's irony. Come on, boys, join in with me. Irony. Immediately. Irony. Shortly. Irony. And all come back triumphantly. Irony.
Put first down horse and beat it. They don't make movies like this anymore, people.
Until you make it, and he made it.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Cue Taylor Swift song here.
Jimmy Fox did the exact same thing. So, why not?
It's June 7th.
So we have a little less than a month.
The real heroes of Congress here, people.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Lyman Hall, the new delegate from Georgia.
I'm Andrew McNair, congressional custodian. If you be wanting anything at all, just holler out McNair, as all the others do, and it won't be too long to wait.
Interestingly, though, about Dr. Lyman Hall from Georgia. After the Declaration of Independence was written and drafted and it was sent out to all the colonies, yada, yada, yada. Remember, there's a war going on out there. And another musical reference, Andre isn't here. Anywho, to keep the Georgia colony copy of the Declaration of Independence safe, Dr. Hall put it inside a book. And he put that book inside a library. And what happens when you put a book inside a library and you're in the middle of a war?
It gets lost.
You lose the book, and it gets lost. So for several years, like up until the early 2000s, the Georgia colony version of the Declaration of Independence was lost to time until a few years ago when it was found in a book in the University of Georgia library.
What was the book?
I don't remember that part of the fact. But
Very
it was found!
It must have been a very unassuming book if it took it that long to find it.
No one checked out this one book in all that time.
Well, it was like in the stacks in like old archive reference books that like only 3 people ever look at in the history of a library. We all know those books. No one ever goes up there.
How much you want to bet it was all like, you know, the basic habits of the dragonfly?
I will look that up while we continue to look at Mr. McNair, the congressional custodian, and the real hero of this film.
Where does the Georgia delegation belong?
Oh, they mill about over there in that corner, near the 2 Carolinas.
Predictate seat, apparently.
It's after 10 o'clock. I was told Congress convenes at 10.
Well, they'll be wandering in any time now, sir, with old Grape and Guts leading the pack.
Old who?
Grape and Guts.
Now!
It doesn't say the book. It says a
Mr.
multi-volume
Hopkins,
book. And
you'll
I'm
be
sorry,
pleased to
it
meet
was
Dr.
at
Lyman
Kennesaw
Hall.
State University.
I don't need a doctor, damn it.
New delegate from Georgia. Well, why didn't you say so?
I'm Stephen Hopkins, old delegate from Rhode Island. McNair, fetch 2 rum.
Oh, I fear it's a little early in the day.
Nonsense. It's a medicinal fact that rum gets a man's heart started in the morning.
That is true.
I'm surprised you didn't know that. Speaking as the oldest man in the Congress, I can tell you right
Ben
now.
Franklin is older by almost a year.
Why is Thremo is gone? Because he keeps drinking.
Tell me, Doctor. Where does Georgia stand on the question of independence?
With South Carolina, of course.
Ha ha ha! Nettie,
So,
good morning.
This
Nettie,
guy
come over here and
is
shake the
in
hand of Dr.
Deep
Lyman
Horizon,
Hall of
the
Georgia.
guy who's playing Nettie here. He was in Deep Horizon. And when so Colin and I grew up watching this movie every 4th of July with our mom. Didn't your family also watch this a lot?
No.
Okay. Well, we grew up watching this every single year for the 4th of July. This is our family's historical 4th of July movie. This man has a song later in this film that terrified me as a child.
Not to mention, he looks like he's dressed up like Congressional Elvis.
Now, however, as we start seeing members of the delegations come in, you will notice something. All the southern colonies are wearing very bright colors. They wear a lot of bright colors and a lot of linen. And the northern colonies have a lot of wool and dark colors. Why would that be? That's because all the southern states were mostly agrarian and they grew things to make their clothes. Whereas everybody up north, they were focusing on survivalist crops, i.e. food, so they brought in all their stuff.
Not to mention different climates.
Different climates, too. You have no need for a white linen suit in the middle of Maine in the winter.
I mean...
Unless you're hiding from the British.
This is true.
Like a rabbit.
All right, but continue.
Yeah. Dr. Hall, this here is Edward Rutledge from whichever Carolina he says he's from. God knows I can't keep him straight.
It's a pleasure, Dr. Hall.
Your servant, Mr. Rutledge.
Ah, you met the long and the short of it now, Doctor. Nettie here is just a lad. He's the youngest of us.
Except for Ben Franklin.
McNair!
You're wrong! Rum!
Where did you go first, man? Jamaica?
Well, now, come along, Dr. Hall. I know you must be anxious to meet your colleagues from the South.
The darkest clothes in this.
Dr. Mapp, introduce Joseph Hughes. This is Dr. Lyman Hall, a new delegate from Georgia.
An honor and a pleasure, gentlemen.
Where do you stand on independence, Dr. Hall?
I'm here without instructions, Mr. Hughes. Able to vote my own personal convictions.
Loyalists, so they were very loyal to the British
And
crown.
they are?
Personal.
Personal.
But that's because the southern colonies
Dr.
had
Hall.
to do what they lived.
The Deep
they
South
were being
speaks
taxed
with
so
one
much.
voice. It's traditional. Even more, it is historic. Enter Delaware.
As far as the South is considered, is it bad to be taxed? Yes. But at least they're buying our product.
Yeah, what's worse, to be taxed or to not have anywhere to sell our crops that we spend all of our time growing?
So who's going to buy them? The North?
Tria Juntai and Uno.
Speak plain, Rutledge. You know I can't follow a word of your damn French.
It's Latin, Colonel McKeon. A tribute to the eternal peace and harmony of the Delaware delegation.
What are you saying, man? You know perfectly well that neither Rodney nor I can stand the sight of this louse.
Now, Thomas.
Gentlemen, please, this is Dr. Lyman Hall of Georgia. Cecil Rodney.
An honor, sir.
Sir. George Reed. And Colonel Thomas McKeon.
Dr. Hall.
Your servant.
I wonder if I might speak to you for a moment in private.
By all means.
McNair,
I'm coming.
I'll help. I'm stuck.
Tell me, sir,
Now,